Welcome to the Freedom Property Podcast, the modern real estate brand empowering excellence. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, Freedom Property Podcast show. Here we go. Luke Moss in the building.
How you guys going?
What's going on, Lukey?
Nothing much.
Welcome to the studio.
No, so excited, pretty keen for today.
Yeah. You're keen for every day, aren't you?
I am. I love real estate. I'm just keen all the time, honestly. Just
absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So, tell the audience, tell the people watching this, tell us a little bit about yourself, Luke.
Yeah, about me. So I'm 21 years of age this year. So just recently got into real estate at the start of this year. Always wanted to do it. Just obviously never followed through with it. Just kind of did a normal job for a little bit, and then finally got into it. But play football as well. Love being active. Love meeting everyone. Love meeting the community as well. And yeah, just having a good old laugh.
Nice, mate. Nice. So, what were you doing before real estate?
For real estate, I had a couple of jobs. Did a little bit of chippy work once I finished high school. Knew I never wanted to go to uni. Always wanted to get a normal job, 9 to 5. And I did car sales for a little bit there as well. Kind of found my feet in the sales industry, and I just love chatting to people, giving them guidance and help on what they wanted to succeed, and then got into real estate. And
yeah, nice, mate, nice. Yeah, you tell the audience about when you got a job here.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool story, because there's, like I say, in a few of these podcasts before, there's a few people hitting me up for jobs at the moment. So tell them how did you get your job here?
Yeah, so I kind of got wind. I've got a couple of mates that I used to work with at Design Line. They knew Josh and Jake from doing all their printing and everything like that. But I got wind that Joshy was maybe looking for someone to join the team. So I just kept on persisting, called Josh, text Josh, kept asking him, when can I see him? Came in, got an interview. Didn't really know what the go was, but I kept following up, just kept persisting, and then, yeah.
Well, that's exactly what you did. You, I think you hit me up maybe like 5 or 6 times for a meeting, and I was just like, geez, I'm gonna have to give this guy a meeting.
I was pretty keen.
So we didn't even really need anybody at the time, to be honest with you. But yeah, then it got you in, and you were just so keen to get on the phones. It's hard for the audience to understand this right now, but how many phone calls do you reckon you make a day right now?
A day, probably doing 100.
Yeah, I'd say easy 100 for sure. And that's not all you're doing. Let's tell the audience, what do you do during the day? What does your average day look like?
Average day, I usually get up pretty early, go for a run before work, get ready for the work day. I kind of get in a little bit earlier just to try and plan my day out. I start calls maybe around 8 o'clock, do calls till about midday. And just recently, me and Joel have been doing a lot of prospecting or meeting new people, just trying to get out there in the community, try and get your and Jake's name out there a little bit more. But yeah.
So you're not in sales just yet. No. This first 12 months, you're basically learning the ropes, figuring out how to do things. Yeah. We're putting you in a role of buyer management. You do some lead qualification here and there. And then obviously when you finish all your phone calls for the day, you're out looking for new business, out meeting people. Yeah. So how do you find the conversations each day, every day? Like, so you're... Tell the audience who are you ringing? Like what are you trying to affect each day?
Yeah, so we're calling people who are looking for homes. So our main goal is to help you find a home. We're getting requirements off you on what you're looking for in your home, and we're also just making sure you're ready to go. Your finances are all sorted. So if any off-market opportunity pops up as well, we can help you get that home.
Yeah, so you're giving people like opportunities every day, eh?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's how our system works. We have young people start with us, brand new into real estate. We put them in this role of buyer management, and they're on the phones all day, every day, ringing 100 buyers a day, and moving these buyers from stage to stage, so from update and inform to inspections to offers. Yeah. So when there's 560 odd people in our system right now that we've got. Obviously, all the other agents have got their own buyers as well, but we've got 560 active buyers. Yeah. You're speaking to a lot of those people and trying to move them into the stage of offers, so then I can take over and put the deal together.
That's it. That's a good throw.
Nice. So for the other young buyer managers out there and older buyer managers too, what's some good questions that you ask buyers on the phone?
Good questions. How your finances going? Are they sorted? Why are you moving? That's a really important one that I've gotten from you lately, is just finding out what their motive is, because then we can really understand why you're looking for a new home as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And how's the sale of your place going?
How's the sale of your place going? I love that one. I always just throw that one in at the end. Just make sure, they don't have to sell in order to buy. So
You can ask someone that question 5 or 6 times, that on the 5th phone call, they might actually tell you that they need to sell their home. So don't give up on that one. Yeah. The thing for us is when I go into these buying or these listing presentations, and I go and sit down with the sellers and I actually show them the buyers, and they can see that all the opportunity comments on the buyers are all perfect, like basically that I know the buyer, and then I can see all the log calls that you and the other buyer managers have had on these buyers, and then I can basically see, or the seller can then see that we know the buyers.
Yeah.
They can see our system and how it all plays out. And buyers, when we're ringing you, that's why we want you to tell us, where you're at. We want you to tell us that you're ready to go. So obviously a little bit more about you, Lukey boy. So what's your favorite part of real estate right now?
Favorite part is just the lifestyle. I honestly just love living and breathing real estate at the moment. Like, I'll be driving around in my car and I'm like looking out, I'm like, is that a skip bin? It's all moving. It's all the neighbours, the tenants are moving out as well. So I'm like, oh, are they moving? Are they selling? Just honestly, that whole lifestyle and just looking around, seeing who needs our help. And I really just love touching with the community and just like being able to meet so many people.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what's your most challenging aspect about real estate right now?
Most challenging thing is just trying to be better each day. Like, that's the main thing. Like, I just try and challenge myself to be the best I can each day and just learning a lot more. I'm only fresh into this. I've got so much to learn. I'm so keen to just push myself each day and try and learn as much as I can.
So when you say you like trying to learn and stuff, so how are you doing that?
Reading. I'm doing a lot more reading. I never really been a reader, but since joining Freedom Property, all I'm doing now is reading, listening to podcasts, obviously surrounding myself with people who are like-minded and just want to be the best they can.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah, so any funny stories about real estate? Anything happened recently that the audience should know?
I don't know. I haven't got any funny stories at the moment. No, just honestly, this whole community, all these boys in here, it's just a great time in here. And the ladies here as well.
It's not just a boys' club anymore.
No, everyone in here is just honestly great. Like, it's just a good group of people to be around and honestly just uplifting each other and
that's cool.
Getting better each day.
It's good feedback. It's nice to know. So what's your goals, mate? Like, what do you want to do?
My goals. So the goals next year, I want to become an agent, obviously, learn as much as I can as a buyer manager now. But at the start of next year, I want to become my own agent. I've got some pretty high goals to set for myself next year. So,
all right, okay. Well, let's explore that then. So, how are you going to make that happen?
Just learning, dedication, hard work. We just talked about it this morning with Nick as well. Just working hard, persistence. Obviously, I'm going to do this buyer manager role until the end of the year.
And what are you going to actually do?
What do you mean by that?
What are you going to actually do, bro? I want to know what you're going to do. Like,
as in goals?
So when you get started in real estate, let's think, like, if I said to you next week, you're in.
Yeah.
Sales starting next week.
Sales, yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? Like, what areas do you like? What style of property? Like, how are you going to market yourself? Like, are you thinking like that?
So I'm starting to plan out a little bit. Obviously, I want to do a lot of prospecting when I first start out. I want to focus on the Redland Bay area just because I know it so well.
Yep.
Done a couple of What's My P's out there at the moment and just being able to talk to them and actually know about the area because I live in it myself. I've lived there for 22 years. So, it's good to know that area. And
so you know your patch. So you know where you want to sell. Yeah. All right. So how are you going to meet your people?
Go out and door knock. Honestly, prospecting over the phone, I love as well. But I just think seeing someone's face is a lot more, memorable than just someone calling you up saying, hey, how's your sale of your home going?
Absolutely.
Like going up, just providing value for them as well.
Yeah, and you don't have to go searching for homes you can't sell either,
Yeah.
because just obviously now that you know all of these buyers that we're working with, you'll know the types of properties you can sell as well.
That's
so
right.
maybe start focusing on the homes that we know you can definitely sell.
Yeah.
You know, beg them to get through the door with these buyers, get them in there, and then get the deal done. Get
That's
the
it.
deal across the line.
Yeah.
And what type of agent do you want to be?
Best agent I can be, honestly. I just want to be the best agent I can be.
Yeah, I don't think hard work is going to be your issue. You're a beast of a worker. You're a beast on the phones. But yeah, where I see where you need to work on over the next 6 months before you get started is getting that plan bulletproof.
Yeah.
Like practicing your listing presentation, practicing your appraisals.
Yeah.
You know, like understanding a little bit more about why people might be selling and investing, and you know, educating yourself as much as possible right now, because the quicker you can understand this real estate world, the more value you're going to provide your clients.
That's it.
So this is where you need to focus. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get everybody in this office into this room right now to see where they're all at, because when we get you back in a couple of years' time onto this show, or even 12 months' time, who knows, and we see that you're in sales and we see your progression as a man and as a real estate agent, I'm pretty excited to see that.
Yeah.
This is what this is all about. Like some of our first videos that we ever done, because this is your first real marketing thing that you've ever done, you know, so you haven't shot any videos yet, you know, nothing. This is your first podcast.
Sure is.
Yeah, and so you're doing well. You're doing well.
Excited.
So you'll look back on this in a few years and you'll see how far you've come. Don't do it. Don't research my past videos, because they're absolutely shocking.
They're pretty good.
Terrible.
I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But the exciting thing for me at Freedom Property is the journey. It's like seeing some of these agents that have started with us to where they are now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing where you're going to be in a few years' time.
Yeah.
Because you got the work ethic.
Yeah.
But now what we need to know is that, do you have the ability to make these deals happen?
Yeah.
And you'll get that through education. So this is the key for you right now.
Yeah.
So you're going to nail it, bro.
No, I'm excited. Thanks for that. No, I really, really am. Honestly, just trying to bring value to everyone's life now as well, and trying to honestly just understand like the more educational side, because I feel like I just try and work as hard as I can. But if I don't know what I'm working towards, you know, like you just said, you got to have a plan. You got to have everything.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
One of the future hardworking agents here. He's going to be good. Lukey Moss in the office.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Mate. See ya.
Cheers.